Go wait to get a couple people in here. I got some messages to check. Anyways, let's see. Hope y'all are having a good night. We are just a couple minutes out of Helen, Georgia. We're going tubing this weekend. It's like a big hurrah before kids were to go back to school. Hey, Cinder Nick. I think it's. I've seen you several times. I just not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, Cinder Nick. How's it going, man? I want to give a big shout out. We're staying in. Forget where we're staying right now. But I wanted to give a big shout out to Tanner, who follows me on Instagram. He, what's up, Andrew? We came to this town that's about 15 minutes out, I guess, of Helen, Georgia. We're staying at this hotel. It's got a swimming pool, indoor swimming pool, so the kids are down swimming right now. So I figured I'd kind of go live. Haven't really been live in a while, so just got off work at 7. Am I pronouncing that right? Cinder Nick 0202. But the kids are downstairs swimming right now. The pool closes at 10. It's like 9:30. So I was like, I'm going to jump on for a second and see what's up. So I need to move that out of the way. Had a Facebook message. But the kids are swimming, and I wanted to give a big shout out to Tanner. Tanner M on Instagram. We're staying in, I believe it's his hometown, and I put a post on Instagram a little earlier asking where would be a good place to go dine this evening, and he recommended Mike's Seafood, which was amazing, by the way. I got the Captain's Feast because it takes a lot to feed this big old boy. But I had the Captain's Feast, and it contained like three seafoods and 2 sides and hush puppies. It was really good, and I swallowed that down with some land shark. That's my brew of choice. Is your goatee turning blonde? Yeah, I don't really grow facial hair that well, Andrew. So this is like probably 3 or 4 months worth of growth, and I have to trim the mustache up every now and then. I didn't catch that comment, but awesome, man. But yeah, I don't really grow facial hair that well. I'll get a close up of that. My peach fuzz. It's not turning blonde; it is blonde. So, but he recommended Mike's Seafood. I got the Admiral's Feast. It's three seafoods and 2 sides and some hush puppies. And I got the cod, the fried shrimp, and stuffed crab. It was really good. So thank you for the recommendation. And of course, French fries and coleslaw. So we are vacationing this weekend down in Helen, Georgia. It was raining at the house this morning. I had several yards to go cut. Billy Goat. All right, Billy Goat. Appreciate it. And then Andrew started talking about my goatee. My peach fuzz here. Me. Need to hold the camera a little bit farther back. Just chilling on the bed. Like I said, the kids are down at the pool, enjoying the pool time while they can. It closes at 10, but I just wanted to hop on and see if it's raining in South Carolina. Okay, cool. Just wanted to hop on here and see if everybody had a great day. I know ours was pretty good. I got up, kind of chilled around the house for a little while before we decided to leave. We weren't going to leave till about noon. We ended up leaving at 1. It's about an hour and 50-minute drive to Helen, Georgia from Chattanooga. So, but it's a really fun place. It's kind of like, Helen, because we're in Blairsville. I believe is the name of the town we're in, Blairsville. And it was about 15 minutes from Helen. So we thought, this would be a good place. You're not paying Helen prices for to stay in a hotel or a hostel, I guess they would call it there, since it's somewhat of a German town. It's a really cool town. I brought my GoPro. I think I'll probably get some footage of down there, and we're gonna be tubing some creek. It's like the two tubing companies down here own the creek, I guess, because there's signs posted everywhere. No trespassing, no individual tubes or floats or anything like that. So I'm pretty sure that the place gas is cheaper, I believe, there in Georgia. Um, like $1.80 something, I believe. It ranges, I guess, from gas station to gas station, but you'll see $1.79, $1.85, $1.82. Um, yeah, we're going to be going tubing tomorrow. They've got, it's like a mini, for those of you who know Tennessee, Gatlinburg. So 250 in Colorado. Wow. Wow. So Helen is like a miniature tourist town. Very small version of Gatlinburg. They don't have like all the big attractions like the Ripley's museums and stuff like that. Yeah, it's been going up. It's actually going down. I know there's a place in Chattanooga, uh, an area that we went through on Tuesday. I think the gas was $1.65, $1.60, something like that. But I've noticed it's fluctuated quite a bit, and that's whatever. I'm not real concerned about gas prices, you know, especially in our field. It's almost spit every now and then. And in the field of lawn care, it's a necessity. You're gonna have to have it. Um, I'm not gonna go with any kind of electrical stuff. I'm more of a gas power guy. Um, I don't think I'll have anything other than drills and stuff there. Drills. I won't have electric chainsaws or anything like that. Hedge trimmers. I like the gas for some reason. I like the way they performed. I've never really been a fan of any kind of electrical handheld uh, power equipment other than like drills and circular saws and stuff like that. But yeah, I keep getting off subject. Anyways, the town is it's like a miniature Gatlinburg without all the huge major attractions and theme parks. They do have a small water park. It's not very big at all. I mean, it's smaller. If any of y'all know Chattanooga, our hometown, we've got Lake Winnepesaukah, and up until a couple of years ago, it was pretty much just an amusement park with a couple of roller coasters and stuff like that. But they recently added a water park, and there's a lazy river and several slides and stuff like that. Kids thing. I think this water park's got like a couple of slides. It's going to be smaller than what Lake Winnie added onto theirs, but we're not going to the water park. We were just going to float down the river. We went 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that. I think it took 2.5 to 3 hours to float down the creek, stream, river, whatever they want to call it. Yeah, it's quite a bit of fun when we went. I know we've got our kids with us, so it took them cannonball into the creek. Yeah, yeah. I was curious. I've been rafting several times, and usually when you go on like a rafting trip, um, there's like certain places they'll stop and do lunch or. At this one, we went to the one in West Virginia, the New River. We did the lower gully, I think is what they called it, lower New River, and they had a rock, a big 20-foot boulder that you could climb up and jump off into the water, and that was a stopping point right before our lunch spot. But it was pretty fun. This is just more like a slow moving creek. There's a couple of spots where you have to maneuver around rocks and stuff. But for the most part, it's so chill out there. It's pretty relaxing. But every now and then you'll have to. They sell sticks at the tube place, whatever you want to call it, and you can buy a stick. It's $5. I actually had a lady who I was cutting her grass. She was a customer of mine, and she gave me an old walking cane, and I think it's I think it's hackberry, if I'm not mistaken. My brother-in-law, who was here with me, he is an arborist, and he'd mentioned Andrew. Tomorrow I am. I was told the first time I went that we couldn't have any kind of adult beverages, but upon floating down that river the first time, there were several people that had coolers with them, and there's actually you pay for a float. They say you pay per head, but you pay for your own tube. Well, there was this guy who had his own tube, and he bought two tubes, went down with just him and a tube just for a cooler. And I mean, honestly, unless you're trying to get really drunk, you really don't need a cooler to float down a stream for 3 hours. But I thought about getting like a lunch box, enough for a six pack, just to have a couple beers while I was floating down the stream. So I think we'll probably stop tomorrow and I'm gonna grab a cooler. But I can just float with that one in my own tube. But like I said, we've got our kids going with us too, so I'm not gonna get belligerent or anything. I try not to do that. Um, but I do want to have a couple of drinks while I'm floating down. It's just so relaxing, you know. Um, if any of y'all have ever been tubing, it's a lot of fun. 7 people watching, 4 thumbs up. Where you at, guys? Come on now. Come on. Let me see 5. Let me see 5. 6. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I guess you could have Cokes, but that's not really what I think about if I'm going to be floating with a cooler, being an adult anyways. I guess I could probably throw a Coke or a Dr. Pepper in there for the kids. So, but yeah, it's a lot of fun. When we went 3 weeks ago, it's just so relaxing, so peaceful. I actually sat in my tube and just, I could have taken a nap, except for those couple of parts where I mentioned that we'd run up on some rocks, or where it got real shallow or something like that, or you get pushed off to the side and there's some tree limbs you got to watch out for. But for the most part, it's a slow ride. Just take it easy. But how was everybody's Friday? Did you all work? Notice how much cooler. Yes, it is definitely cooler. I think the high here tomorrow, and I'm farther south than where I usually am. Well, we're like southeast, but it's going to be. I think the high here tomorrow is 80 degrees. That's that's kind of chilly. Matt Halley says it's hot. Or he just said hot. I'm not sure if he was talking about me or the weather. We're staying down here tonight, Master Lawn Care. Just staying down for the night. We're going tubing tomorrow. We'll probably have dinner and then head back to the house. I've got to do some maintenance and stuff tomorrow. I got up this morning and I had like 5 yards to cut. One being a church. I had a couple of yards to cut, but it was raining. It had rained quite a bit the night. 101. Wow. It was overcast and raining today, so it didn't get to 90 degrees, if I'm not mistaken. We left out at about 12:30, 1 o'clock to head down here. But I think the high for tomorrow is 80. You're in Gainesville? Awesome, man. Yeah, we'll be up in Helen. If you want to, hit me up on Instagram. If you wind up coming up this way, be happy to meet anybody. 13 people, 8 thumbs up. Who's who's not who's not who's not a fan? I'm just messing with y'all. You don't have to hit the thumbs up. 12. See, I lost one. 9. 9 thumbs up. Awesome, y'all. I definitely appreciate y'all jumping on here. I know there's not much going on. Just kind of chilling in the room right now. Um, but yeah, like I said, hit me up on Instagram. Whatever. We're staying in Blairsville, I believe is the name of the town. We just had Mike's Seafood recommended to me by a Tanner M on Instagram, who lives in Helen or Blairsville. So he recommended Mike's Seafood, and it was really good. Bloke Dizzo, what's up, brother? I still got to make it down to Birmingham to meet up with Float. That's got to happen one day. That's gonna happen. Maybe next weekend. Need to chat with you one day when you're not busy. Or hey, if you got a couple of yards to cut on a Saturday, man, I'll drive down. I don't care. Tanner work with Pro Cut Lawn Care. Um, it's yeah, Tanner works with Pro Cut Lawn Care, but this was probably not that Tanner, considering they live in East Tennessee and I'm down in Georgia, in Blairsville. So I'm pretty sure that's a different Tanner. I've actually got a buddy named Tanner on Instagram. I'm actually pretty good friends with. Yeah, Turbo, but it wasn't Turbo Tanner that recommended me to Mike's Seafood. Yeah, Float, we're gonna have to get together. If you got a couple of yards you need to cut on a Saturday, holler at me. If need be, I'll bring the whole trailer with me. I don't care. It's hooked and locked to the truck. So if I forget that key somewhere, the trailer's gonna be on the truck, and the mowers are gonna be on the trailer. We'll put you on Skagley or Tory, whichever one you want to use, man. I'll come down there. I ain't scared. It's just a couple hours away. I made that trip several times working for a buddy of mine. One time we worked on a big boiler, and another time I think we had to clean out an air conditioning unit or something like that. But we made that drive a couple of times. I think, but about 2.5 hours, I think, maybe 2 hours. So it wouldn't be nothing, man. I think we'd have a good time down there. Line us up some yards Saturday. No, not this Saturday. But did everybody get rain today except for Matt? I know Matt said it was 101. If it was 101 and raining, I guess he'd be bold. Anybody else get to work today? Float. We are down in Blairsville, Georgia, about 15 miles from, or 15 minutes from Helen. We're going to go inner tubing. Got the whole family with us. I got wife and kids, and then wife's sister and her husband and their 2 kids. So my 2 nieces. No rain in Northern Virginia. I've been to Virginia Beach a couple of times. Yeah, I heard about that. There's a big fire going on out there. I saw something on Instagram earlier. Who was it? HP Lawns? Craig. Craig had said something about a fire. His guys are out working. I know. If any of y'all know Craig with HP Lawns, keep him in your prayers. I know he had back surgery a couple weeks ago, and he could really use it. I'm sure he's healing up just nice, and but still keep him in your thoughts, keep him in your prayers. He's always sending me prayers and stuff on Instagram. So he's been real nice. Yeah, I got another buddy down in Miami. I believe it's around the Miami area. He's got a lawn care service, Grass Masters. If y'all aren't subscribed to him, go check him out. He's a cool guy. We chat just about every day, every other day at least. He's always sending me messages and stuff. And, I like to chat with him. He's a cool guy. He's got a YouTube channel. He just started. He quit his job this year, and he's been doing pretty well from what I see. He's growing his business, and he's got a good mindset. So, but I probably won't be on here too much longer. I hear my wife knocking at the door right now, so I'll go see what she has to say. Be jumping off here. Hello.
Hello.
Wife and kids are back. Did y'all have fun swimming?
Yeah.
Yeah. You kind of cold?
I'm a little cold.
Little cold.
Are you filming a video?
I'm live on YouTube right now. I was just talking to everybody. I got 11 people in here, 11 thumbs up. Y'all appreciate y'all keeping the numbers kind of right there. But wife and kids just got here. Justin, on the little tubing thing. I'm gonna set y'all up against some mats in California. Okay. Wife and kids just got back up here. I'm gonna go ahead and jump off here. I just wanted to jump on, say hi, and hope y'all had a good Friday. Got some work done if you're in the lawn care business, and just hope y'all have a good weekend. Y'all stay safe out there. But I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Appreciate the 10, 15, 20 people y'all that jumped on here to say hi tonight. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend, and we'll try and get some GoPro footage of us on the tubes